Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of the VinOChiA diet. So I am getting ready for work. And when I was on the Weight Watchers diet, I found a recipe online that I had printed out that I never ended up making. It's very similar to one of Chocolate Covered Katie's recipes, with the exception of, the spices are just a tiny little bit different, and she has a sweet potato in hers and there's not one in this one. But it's called Southwest Black Bean Salad. I will put the link in the description box below. Word of caution, if you do Weight Watchers and you haven't paid them, you can only access their website so many times from each computer before it tells you you can't do it anymore, which is kind of interesting. Just odd tidbit to be aware of. If you find a Weight Watchers recipe that you really like, you should print it out or save it to your computer or something like that. So anyways, this basically is very, very basic recipe. You could really do whatever you want with this to make it turn out however you want. But it has beans and corn, which is the basis for it, which is awesome because that's very, very tasty. You have some tomatoes that you chop up. There's you're supposed to use a red onion, which I don't have, so I've used a little bit of a white onion. A scallion. You're supposed to put some oil in there. Not going to do that. Some fresh limes that you squeeze. I'm just going to use a little bit of lime juice. I don't really see that as being too big of a deal. Salt, pepper to flavor, however you want to taste that. I'm not going to do either of those. And then you're also supposed to, this is part of the reason that I didn't do it on Weight Watchers, was because you were supposed to use an avocado in it, and I'm not going to do that on the Weight Watchers plan because there were so many points in there. But on this plan where you're supposed to eat half of an avocado, perfect. So the other thing that you're supposed to add in there is, it's optional obviously, but you can put in jalapenos if you want. So this really could be as spicy as you would like it to be. So if you want to put some mild green chilies in it, or you wanted to put the jalapeno in there, totally go for it. Spice up your salad however you would like. Me, I'm kind of plain Jane when it comes to stuff. I really like just the flavor of food. I'm not really super interested in spicy. That just doesn't do much for me. So I am going to be taking, I believe this is the container that's the vanilla. I don't smell peanut butter when I open that, so I'm pretty sure that's the vanilla one. My husband really, really liked the vanilla. He didn't care for the fact that he could taste the alcohol from our vanilla in it. But if I had like straight up vanilla powder or something, he said that he thinks he would prefer this one over the other two. But anyway, I'm going to take the vanilla one. We'll talk about that again in the morning, see how good that is or not. But yeah, let's go ahead and come on down to the counter and we'll throw this salad together real quick. It should not be too tough. It shouldn't take you very long to make this. So, got our bowl. And I actually already have a can of black beans. You're supposed to use a whole can of black beans, but I'm making half the salad because it's only me. I don't really think that I need to have more than half of a can of black beans. And then you're supposed to use essentially half, well, maybe 3/4 of a can of corn. And you could use fresh corn or frozen corn or whatever you want. It doesn't matter. So I'm only supposed to use maybe about a third of this or something. But I'm going to use probably about a half because I think that will taste really well in there, and that's what I like. So that's what I'm going to do. And then the other things that I'm going to add that are on my little plate here. So I had some baby tomatoes, so I just chopped up a few different colored baby tomatoes. That's my onion and my scallion, and then half of an avocado. So I'm going to just scoop these things in here. Oh, scoop some of the scallions on the counter. That's always a good idea. And then the tomatoes. And then the last thing that you do, besides salt and pepper, if that's what you want to do, is you put in, and it says 1.5 to 2 limes juiced. That's a lot of lime juice. I am just going to put a little drizzle across the top and mix that together. I don't really think that I need to have that amount of lime juice, because I think that this flavor from all the other food that's in here is going to be fabulous. I mean, who doesn't want to eat something that is this colorful, you know? Amazing. It smells really good. I smell the lime juice for sure. But let's get back in there. Okay, so that is meal number 1 for today. I'm actually going to take some oatmeal. I stopped and got dates last night because I needed to have some dates in my oatmeal because the raisins weren't really cutting it. They weren't super exciting. So that I'm going to take with me. I'm going to take my oatmeal with me. I'm going to take my chia seed pudding with me. And I'm going to go and do my shot of vinegar, which is really horrible, to be honest with you. It's pretty awful. So I told my husband yesterday, or was it this morning? This morning. Maybe we needed to consider getting some balsamic vinegar and go with that, because this apple cider vinegar stuff is potent. Holy cow. Anyways, that is it for me for now. I will see you guys again in the morning, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. Alrighty guys, so I'm home. Okay, first things first, cheers. I just want to share that with you. Whew. Yuck. Okay. So last night, the avocado salad-y thing, super good, fantastic. I do think that it could have taken just a tiny, tiny little touch of red wine vinegar. Would have been very good in there as well. So keep that in mind if you want to just throw some little veggies together. That would have been really good with some tiny little pieces of chopped up pepper in there, like red pepper or orange pepper or something. Yeah, fabulous. That was super tasty. But anyways, pudding, chia pudding. So I really like the website that I put on there for you guys. I really like the idea of the different concepts that are behind it. So I really like the idea of doing it with fruit. I really like the idea of doing it with the vanilla, which I would probably like to try to find like a vanilla powder type of thing to put in there rather than using the vanilla extract that I have. So I like the idea. I don't think I like the implementation. I am totally gonna eat the next two in the next 2 days, but I'm not really sold on whether or not I like it that way. So when I had it originally, I just put literally the chia seeds that had been already ground, but not ground in liquid, just ground in the coffee grinder, in with the fruit and the milk, and just did its thing. And then in which case the chia seeds they weren't whole by any means, but they were quite a bit bigger than when I blended them with the liquid and everything. I don't think I care for that. It's just, they're too ground. I don't think I like that. So play with it, see what you guys like. Let me know what you like. That would be even better. So if you grind it up a whole bunch and it gets very, very thin and very little, I don't know, I just don't like it as well. I like it to be a little bit more substance as far as the chunkiness goes. I'm not sure why, but I do. So anyways, that is it for me, and I am done with the apple cider vinegar. So life is good. That's it for my day. Actually, that's not it for my day. I am going to go walk and jog on my treadmill because I'm going to go get changed, and then I'm going to go do that while my husband is taking the boys to school. And then that will be it for my day. So I hope you guys have a good one, and I will talk to you again soon.